I spent every summer at my childhood home in Georgia. This meant going to summer camps, family vacations, and studying for standardized tests during my time at public school. Since I've gone to university, I've spent most of my summertime hanging out with my high school friends. But this summer, it's different. I knew one day I would hit a turning point where doing the bare minimum wouldn't be enough to get me where I wanted. So I changed everything. I stopped spending my time on work I wasn't passionate about or on people who didn't fit into my life. I stopped wasting time laying in bed and scrolling through social media. Instead, I started working on my goals and focusing on myself. This is how my summer went. I started the summer with 4 main goals. 1, preparing for consulting recruitment. 2, finishing my internship. 3, posting weekly on my YouTube channel. And 4, going to the gym consistently. That already seemed like a lot of work to me for one summer, and I suck at making habits, so me and my friend made a pact where we would pay each other $5 every day. We broke our words in not doing the things we said we would within the day. This ended up being really effective to me, and it helped me set the tone for the rest of the summer in terms of daily productivity expectations. This pact lasted for around the first few weeks of summer, which was the period before my internship started and I was stuck in LA. Through the pact, I was able to gain a good grasp of casing, create some videos that I'm really proud of on both YouTube and Instagram Reels, and exercise a good amount. I also picked up on a few new goals, including learning to DJ, keeping up with the daily news, and starting my new part-time job as brand management. After these first few weeks in LA, I did a week-long program before my internship. After that, I went home, and that's when I feel like my summer really started. My friend and I stopped the pact, but by that time, I learned what it felt like to keep my promises to myself and to just complete the tasks I had instead of putting it off, and it felt really good. I started my 9-to-5 internship and thus started my new routine. I paused some things that I was doing, like reading the news and consistent DJ practice, because I felt like I didn't have the mental space. And instead, I focused on my main career goals of my brand management job, working out, and casing consistently. My routine commitments increased my effectiveness for more self-motivated pursuits, most notably my pursuits in social media. This is actually the first time in over a year that I was able to post on YouTube weekly for at least a month, and it didn't even feel like a grind because I was just so motivated. I was even inspired to start posting more on TikTok, Reels, and even Instagram just for fun. This summer, my first TikTok reached 50K views purely by accident, which proved the potential of growth on social media for me. I also started focusing more on self-control in my daily habits. For example, I bit all my nails to stubs while stressed about my interviews in early June, so for the rest of my summer, I controlled my nail biting and grew them back to their original length. I also wanted to manage my slight habit of binging food by not eating until I'm full, snack impulsively, or eat at night, which helped me lose some extra fat that I was putting on. Freshman 15 is so real. I also consistently exercised, pushing myself on my own for the first time. I even invested in some more expensive clothing pieces and jewelry, learned a new hack for taming my hair, and focused a little bit more on my looks, so it actually feels like the summer I turned pretty. I also started listening to audiobooks during my drives to work, while doing my projects, and while exercising. I audiobook things like self-help books, romance novels, and short stories, which helped me inspire more creativity and help me gain new perspectives. Similarly, making YouTube videos and being near inspiration allowed me to explore my artistic interests further, and I learned to make jewelry. I started to paint again and kept on writing. On top of that, I experienced a shift in my relationships I never felt before. Most of my closest friends from college were ones I met this past school year, so I never experienced dealing with distance. I felt the relationship insecurities that I have. I learned to both reach out and let go in order to take care of myself first, rather than be dependent on constant reaffirmation. But overall, this summer is the first time I've allowed myself to so immediately pursue the interests and whims that have come into my head, and it feels like my possibilities have expanded endlessly because of this. So as summer comes to a close, I've come to a decision about my YouTube channel. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, but honestly, I never knew how possible it could be for me. Because of my other commitments of university and corporate recruiting, I thought the only way I could commit to YouTube is if by chance my channel somehow started taking off. This summer showed me that I can commit to YouTube while also maintaining my other pursuits. So as I move back to LA and start my junior year of college, I want to keep posting weekly. I've also been thinking about what content I want to post, and I really want to record more of my life through YouTube. I really enjoy those lifestyle vlogs, and I have valuable thoughts I'd also like to share, so I'll be pivoting towards those instead. Finally, I really want to make the most out of my time in the second biggest city in America, so I'm gonna be starting a series of me exploring LA. I'm really excited for what next semester has in store, and I'm really hyped to take you guys along with me. So thank you for watching and believing in me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!